Good morning to all. Sai Ram. Hope you all are practicing at home. As you all know, your exams are going to be start very soon. Yes. Okay. So today I am going to end the chapter 11 algebra. I hope you all have gone through the exercises we have done. So let's start the last exercise of this chapter, that is 11.5 exercise we were doing. Today we will do. Yes, we have the question number 1. State which of the following are equations with a variable. Give reason for your answer. Identify the variable from the equation with a variable. Okay, variables is simply that you can say that the you can say the alphabets which are added with the constant numbers or subtracted or just written with the constant numbers, right? So first one we have 17 is equals to x plus 7. Yes, so what is the variable here? Yes, it is an equation of variable on as both the sides are equal, right? So here the variable is x. Okay, like if you will add x is equals to 10, so we will have 10 plus 7 is 15. It means both of them will be equal. Or simply we can see the sign here. It means it is showing that 17 is equals to x plus 7. It means both are equal and x is here a variable, right? Next we have the b part, that is bracket t minus 7 is greater than 5. It means t minus 7 is greater than 5. So which side is smaller? Yes, it is right hand side is smaller and left hand side is greater. Both are not equal, so it is not an equation. It is not an equation as left hand side is greater than the right hand side. You have to first express which is the variable and you have to verify the equation. Now we have the c part, that is 4 by 2 is equals to 2, because if you will cut 4 by 2 it will be 2, so 2 will be equals to 2. It is an equation with no variable, but it is an equation but it has no variable, so it has a false equation because c part doesn't contain any variable. Now we have the d part, bracket 7 multiplied by 3 bracket close minus 19 will be equals to 8. Yes, can you solve this? Yes, 7 3 is 21. 21 minus 19 is equals to 8. Is it true? Yes, subtract 19 from 21. It will be 19, 20, 21. It will be just 2, but it is given 8. So our D answer is also is a false equation, and it also doesn't has any variable. No ABCDs with that. Okay. Now we have the E part. 5 multiplied 4 minus 8 is equals to 2x. So solve it. 5 4 is 20. 20 minus 8. So 20 minus 8 is what? It is 12, right? So 12 is equals to 2x. Can you say it is an equation? Yes, it is an equation of variable as both the sides are equal, because already it is given that both are equal and it has a variable x. So same way you can do all the parts of this exercise. Let's discuss the G part. It is given 2m is greater than less than 30. So m is a variable here, right? But both the it is not a equation because both are not equal. So equation is meant both are equal, not equal, so that's why it is not equation and doesn't has any variable also. Now moving to the question number 2, we have complete the entries of the third column of the table. Yes, okay, it is given that the equation we have is 10y is equals to 80, and what is variable here? Variable is y here, and the value of the variable is given to us, that is y is equals to 10, right? Yes, you can see here y is equals to 10. So 10y is equals to 80. So it is given that y is 10. So 10 multiplied 10 will be equals to 80. Is it true? No, because 10 times is 100 and is equal to 80. No, it is not equal to 80, right? So what will do? Yes, it is what will say, it is equation doesn't satisfy. It means you have to simply write yes or no. So we will write just simply no. Okay, yes. Now moving to the B part, we have 10y is equals to 80. So what is y given here is 8. So tan 8 is 80, and 80 is already given to the right hand side. So it means the equation satisfied. So it is a big yes. Okay. Yes. Now we have the C part, that is, let's discuss E part. It is given 4L is equals to 20 and L is given to us as 20. It is already given 20 here. Let's discuss 4L is equals to 20. What is the variable here? L, and L value is given to us, that is 20. The 4 multiplied by 20 is how much? It is 80. Does 80 and 20 equal? No, they are not equal. Okay, so the equation doesn't satisfy. It is a big no. Let's discuss the H part. It is given b plus 5 is equals to 9 and b is equals to 9. So it is given b plus 5 is equals to 9 and it is already given that b is equals to 9. So if it is 9 plus 5, what is 9 plus 5? It is 14. So 14 is not equal to 9 because 9 is given on the right hand side and it is coming here 14 on the left hand side. So it is not a equal. It is wrong. Okay, so equation doesn't satisfy. So you can, same way you can solve this. It is solution is given to you here and yes or no we will say yes or no according to the value given to us. Now moving to the question number 3, we have pick out the solution from the values given in the bracket next to each equation so that the other value does not satisfy the equation. Okay, yes, it is given that the pick out the solution from the values given in the bracket. You have to find the solution from the values given to you in the bracket itself. Okay, yes, put these values in place of the variable and solve it. Like we have the first question, we have 5m is equals to 60. So in bracket it is given 10 comma 5 comma 12 comma 15, right? So putting these values one by one we have to find the solution, right? So if we put m is equals to 10, so 5 multiplied 10 is equals to 60. It is written wrong here. So 10 5 is 50 and is not equal to 60. So left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So for m is equals to 10 is not the solution. Now we will move to the 5. We will put m is equals to 5. So 5 multiplied 5 is equals to 60. So 5 5 is 25. 25 is equals to 20, not equal to 60. So m is equal to 5 is not the solution. Okay, it is some misprint here. Now moving to the m is equals to 12. Now we'll put m equals to 12. So we'll have m5 multiplied by 12, that is 60, equals to 60 is already given to us. So both are equal. So we have m is equals to 12 as a solution. Okay, yes. So same way you can do putting all the values given to you in the bracket. Like we have question number like we can have on the question number D, it is given q by 2 is equals to 7. Put q value as 7. So it is 7 by 2. It means both are not equal. Left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So q is equal to 7 is not the solution. Now put q is equals to 2. 2 by 2 is means 1. So left hand side both are not equal. So q is equals to 2 is not the solution. Now moving to the like taking 14 here, for 14 by 2 it is 7. So q is equals to 14 is the solution of the equation, right? So same way you can put the numbers given on the bracket in the variable place and you can find which is the solution of the given equation. Okay, moving to the question number 4, we have complete the table and by inspection of the table find the solution of the equation. Like we have m is equals to 10 is equals m plus 10 is equals to 16, right? So we have to put m is given to us in the series and we have to add m plus 10. It means if m is 1, to add plus 10 on it. So 1 plus 10 is 12, right? Same way you can solve it, like 1 plus m. So if we'll add m in place, m is equals to 2. If we'll add m as 2, so 2 plus 10 is 12. Now we'll add m equal to 3, so 3 plus 10 is 13. Now we'll add m plus 4, m plus 10, that means m is equals to 4 we are having here. So 4 plus 10 is 14. So same way we'll solve it and what will happen? Yes, at m is equals to 6, what we'll get m plus 10 is equals to 16. M is equals to 6 is the solution. Why? Yes, if we'll put m is equals to 6 here, so it will be 16 and here is also 16, so both will be equal. Okay, yes, same way we'll do for t part. It is given that complete the table. By inspection of the table, find the solution. 5t is equals to 35. We need 35, right? So we have 5t, so we'll put t equals to 3, so it will be 15 in the first box. Then we'll have t equals to 4, 20 in the second box. Then t equals to 5, 5 is 25 here in this place. Then we'll have 6, so we'll have here 5 6 is 30. Then we'll have here 5 7 is 35, right? So we have t equal to 7 comma 5t equal to 35, which solve this solution. So for this solution we have t equals to 7 is the solution for the given table, right? Same way we will solve all the given part to you. You have to check one by one, putting the value of m. Like m we have 5 first of all, so 5 minus 7 will be minus 2. Then putting m is equals to 6, so 6 minus 7 is minus 1. Same way you have to solve it and you have to check which solution is having m minus 7 is equals to 3. So m is equals to 10 is the solution. It means m is having both side equal. M is equals to 10 is the solution of the given equation you are having. Okay, so I hope you all will go through the exercise we have discussed today. Go through it. It is very easy. Keep on practicing. Yes, okay, so Sairam, and keep on practicing. All the best for your exams. Okay, yes, keep on practicing whatever is being taught. Keep on writing, keep on practicing. Okay, so we'll meet in very soon. So best of luck for your exams.